Amy Madigan has been bewitching us for more than 40 years. She finally landed that unforgettable role in Weapons that cements her legacy as one of Hollywood's great character actresses. Let's take a look at some of the significant titles in her lengthy filmography. Love Child, 1982, directed by Larry Pierce. Madigan plays a young prisoner impregnated by a guard who fights the system in an attempt to keep her baby. Madigan drew some critical notice and a Golden Globe nomination for New Star of the Year in her screen debut. But otherwise, this movie was a disaster. It returned only $113,000 on a $3.3 million production budget. Twice in a Lifetime, 1985, directed by Bud Yorkin. Madigan's character loses her mind when she learns her married father, played by Gene Hackman, is having an affair with a bartender. Amy garnered her first supporting actress Oscar nomination here. It was her only one until Weapons. That was the year Angelica Houston won for Prizzi's honor. Field of Dreams, 1989, directed by Phil Alden Robinson.
If you build it, he will come.
This was possibly the most remembered Amy Madigan role before Weapons came along. She is the supportive wife of Kevin Costner, who turns the family's cornfield into a baseball field to attract ghosts of the sports legends. The film was a huge success and has lived on as an inspirational classic. Uncle Buck, 1989, directed by John Hughes. Amy delivered a nice 1-2 punch that year, following up Field of Dreams with this John Candy comedy classic. She's the long-suffering girlfriend to Candy's irresponsible Buck Russell. Critics have never been a fan of this movie, but the public has always loved it. Gone Baby Gone, 2007, directed by Ben Affleck. Madigan spreads her dramatic wings as the aunt of an abducted child in this neo-noir thriller. It's a small role, but it's a great example of the kind of impactful ones she'd been taking for the past couple of decades. What's your favorite of all of Amy Madigan's movie roles? Are you a fan of one I didn't mention here? Let us know in the comments. Join us Friday at Geezerology 2.0 as Bill, Bob, and I wrap up our dive into HBO Max with a look at Down by Law, a 1986 Jim Jarmusch film.